Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Kindred, North Dakota, the Progressive Ag softball fields, home of the Class B Region 1 softball tournament. The Irie Insurance pregame show gets underway today. Contact your local Irie Insurance agent on upcoming hail policies to protect your crop. Visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. Today, as we get the action underway from Kindred, our first game of 4 on yourliveevent.com will feature Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood, and the Enderlin Eagles. The Pirates fast-pitch softball team and the Enderlin Eagles. It's the 4 versus 5 matchup to start the day. Again, 4 broadcasts here on yourliveevent.com from Kindred here today. We have 4 Region 2 games today as well from Thompson in softball. We have Region 1 and Region 2 baseball also, which equals 16 broadcasts on yourliveevent.com for high school, North Dakota baseball and softball action. I'm Kevin Kochman along with Jacob Berkemeyer here today bringing you the action in Kindred. It's Region 1 softball, and Game 1 features the 4-8 number 4 ranked Hankinson Pirate fast pitch softball team taking on the 5-seeded 3-8 Enderlin Eagles, and it's all on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Spring is here and the scenery while driving down the road will soon be filled with farm machinery planting this year's crop. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. As fieldwork begins, we want to remind you to take extra caution when approaching large, slow-moving machinery traveling down the road. A successful crop year is one that is accident-free. Irie Insurance offers all lines of insurance, and we would love the opportunity to visit with you. For our contact information, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Back in Kindred, it is North Dakota Region 1 softball action today on yourliveevent.com, the Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. We see the Enderlin Eagles, the 5 seed here in the Region 1 softball tournament, warming up on the Progressive Ag softball fields here in Kindred today as they'll get a chance to take on Pirates fast-pitch softball from Hankinson, Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah, and Lidgerwood. Get a chance to join in with our pregame conversations and pregame coaches' comments from the Enderlin Eagles. We'll hear from head coach John Michelson as the Eagles warm up today. John, today we're sitting in Kindred. Beautiful day for softball today and tournament time. How are the Eagles playing at this stage?
Not bad. Our last game we played Northern Cass. We beat them, which clinched the 5th seed for us. So we're hitting the ball pretty well right now and defensively pretty efficient. Minimal errors, so not bad.
What's been the kind of key that's been driving the engine of this team this year?
Getting the bats going for sure. If we can get hitting and getting runners on and advancing too, we're doing just fine. And also not committing any errors in the field and having a solid defense behind our pitcher.
I know the spring has been interesting to say the least. Every year is. For your team, going up against opponents, have you had to spend much time looking at your opponent, or has it mostly been focusing on yourselves?
Mostly focusing on ourselves. We were in the gym probably for about 3 weeks there before we could get outside for our first time. So it's more of working on ourselves, working on getting a better at bat, better pitching, better fielding, everything like that. And then eventually when we get outside, just fine-tuning all that stuff too.
Have the girls come around? You feel you're playing your best now as we get to the tournament?
I believe so, yeah. We're playing pretty well right now, batting-wise, hitting really well, and fielding-wise too. So
across the way, you got the Pirates, and so talk about Pirate Fats Pitch softball. What are your expectations of facing them?
They're a solid program. They have a really good pitcher in Lowen, and I'm guessing we'll see her today. But they're a very good program. Hit well, field well. As long as for us, if we minimize the mistakes that we make and hit okay, we'll do just fine.
It's a simple game when it comes down to it, isn't it?
Yeah, very simple. Yeah, exactly. see the ball, hit the ball.
That's right. That's right. Limit those mistakes. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls. We'll try to catch up afterwards.
All right, thank you.
That is John Michelson. He's the head coach of the Enderlin Eagles as Enderlin wraps up their warm-ups here in Kindred for the Region 1 softball tournament. The number 5 seed Enderlin Eagles and the 4 seed Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood, the Pirates fast pitch softball, the 4 seed in the tournament. We'll continue with more of our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll talk to the head coach of Pirates fast pitch softball, Mike Lowell. That's coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect. Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
In Kindred for North Dakota's Region 1 softball tournament, game number 1 of the day, Enderlin versus Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood, the Pirates fast pitch softball team. The Pirates are the number 4 team in the tournament, and their head coach is Mike Lowell. He joins us in our pregame conversations. Pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Well, Coach, today we got a beautiful day for region softball here in Kindred. Weather-wise, shouldn't be much to complain about here on May 20th.
No, but I'm sure we'll find a way.
There's always a little bit of a breeze, but we got a nice day for softball. And how are the Pirates playing at this stage?
Pretty well. We're coming in. We had a good week of practice, had some good games this week. I think we got some things straightened out, not just on the field, but off the field, and I think the girls are ready to play.
Well, that's great. Talk about your opponent here in Enderlin. What do you know about the Eagles?
We played them twice. They're a scrappy bunch. They're going to hit the ball. They're going to run. We just have to play our game the way we've been playing. The last time we played them, we came out pretty strong the first 3 innings, really showed some dominance. We got off the foot pedal a little bit there for a couple innings, but then finished it up real strong. So if we can get that quick start off, we should be okay.
It's been kind of the key so far for your team. What gets the engine going?
Obviously our pitching. Kirsten Lowen pitching on the mound. She's an all-state type caliber pitcher. She throws hard. She averages, in close to 2 strikeouts per inning, and definitely the team feeds off of that. So.
Keys for success today, you got to think that pitching is going to be something you're going to want to rely on.
Well, you know what? The pitching is there. We know that. What we got to rely on is getting on bases and running. Mm-hmm. The other night we left. We were playing Northern Cass and left quite a few runners on base, and through the first 3 or 4 innings, we had 2 runners we left on base, and we can't do that. We have to get those runners in, and so that's going to be our focus.
All right. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls. We'll try to catch up afterwards.
Thanks a lot, and thank you guys for being here. It's always a lot of fun.
It's Mike Lowell. He's the head coach of Hankinson Softball. We'll come back with the starting lineups next.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsborough and Central Valley students in their school activities, and they encourage all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. Congratulations to the area graduates, and best of luck in your future endeavors from the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club.
We are back here in Kindred for North Dakota Region 1 softball tournament action. Number 4, the Pirates fast pitch out of Hankinson, Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood, and the Enderlin Eagles. The Eagles, the 5 seed here in the tournament, as our pregame show from Irie Insurance. As contact your local Irie Insurance agent on upcoming hail policies to protect your crop. Visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. Our starting lineups here today are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. They're grower owned. Learn more at crystalsugar.com. The Enderlin Eagles will be out in the field, they'll be batting first, as they are the visitors on the scoreboard. And so the Eagles, as we see them being introduced here on yourliveevent.com, the starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Batting first, playing second base, number 2 is Ellie Fredericks. Batting second in left field, number 9, Carson Wadeson. Batting third and in center field is number 13, Asplin Schlecht. Then batting fourth, pitching, is number 5, Jen Gruba. Batting in the 5 spot, the third baseman, number 4, Amethyst Billing. Batting 6th is the shortstop, number 0, Caitlin Maggio. Batting 7th in right field, number 7, Michaela Wall. Batting 8th and catching is number 8, Mackenzie Wall. And batting 9th, first baseman, number 6, Katie Fredericks. The head coach of the Enderlin Eagles is John Michelson, assisted by Lindsey Braun. The Eagles are wearing the black uniforms today. They've got white letters, white numerals and black letters, orange, black tops, again black and orange with the white pants today for the Enderlin Eagles. As we get the field for the Hankinson, Fairmount-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood, Rosholt Pirate Fast Pitch Softball, their order is pitching number 7, Kirsten Lowen. Batting second, and at first base, number 24, Zoe Bonstangel. Then it's going to be batting third, and at shortstop, number 1, Kylie Falk. Batting fourth, the designated player is number 18, Tracy Hayda, as Hayda will be hitting for number 23, Haley Meyer, who will be flexed in center field. Batting in the 5 spot for Pirate Fast Pitch Softball is the right fielder, number 2, Haley Mauk. Batting in the 6th hole is the second baseman, number 10, Gracie Offner. Batting 7th is the catcher, number 15, Ashlyn Furch. Batting in the 8th hole is the third baseman, number 13, Jackie Gockler. And batting 9th is left fielder, number 5, Marley Post. The Pirates, their head coach is Mike Lowell. And assisting Coach Lowell is Marissa Machenbacher, Jaden Rittenauer, Dustin Machenbacher, and Kevin Ostner. For the Pirates in the field, they're wearing the white tops, blue pants, blue numerals and letters, Pirates on the jersey tops here today. Those are the starting lineups for this one. The Pirates Fast Pitch Softball, the 4 seed, and the 5 seed Enderlin Eagles. As our starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life and find great careers with quality products and they're grower-owned. It's Crystal Sugar and crystalsugar.com. I'm Kevin Kochman. Jacob Berkemeyer joining in as we bring you the action today from Progressive Ag Softball Fields in Kindred. It's Region 1 softball. The winner of this one will play this afternoon. And they'll play top seed Central Cass in the next action. Our 4 games broadcast here today, all on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping make the tournament coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. As Kirsten Lowen, a junior for the Pirates, will be throwing from the circle to get things underway. One of the better pitchers in Region 1, and as Coach Lowell says, an all-state type player. Enderlin will go Ellie Fredericks, Carson Wadeson, Ashpin, Schlecht, 1, 2, 3 to lead things off. Lowen will toe the rubber, and we'll have our first pitch as the game is underway again, thanks to Irie Insurance for our pregame show today. Fredericks, first pitch, a ball taken from Lowen, and Lowen will get back on the circle and will deliver the 1-0 pitch. This comes inside and off the catcher's glove. Furch behind home plate tracks it down. Great views for you here today from center field camera and also right behind home plate. The options for you on yourliveevent.com. 2 balls, no strikes, the count to Fredericks. The offering. This is a strike from Lowen right down the heart, and it is 2-1. Ellie Fredericks wears number 2, a right-handed bat. Second baseman for the Enderlin Eagles softball team. 2-1 delivery. This pitch comes in high, and we've got 3 balls, 1 strike to Ellie Fredericks. Fredericks leading things off with left fielder Carson Wadeson out in the second spot, of course. Then Aspen Schlecht is the center fielder batting third today in the lineup. 3-1, and Lowen will walk. Ellie Fredericks, she'll go to first base. Leadoff walk to put a runner on first for the Enderlin Eagles as Carson Wadeson now will come to bat. Wind is coming in, pretty strong wind from the north and west here today. Pitch high, throw down to second base, taking off and stealing safely is Ellie Fredericks. So stolen base. Wadeson takes a pitch high from Lowen, and the count is 1-0. Check the signs from Coach Michelson down the third base line as Enderlin's got a runner in scoring position at second base. Nobody out in the top half of the first inning and no score. 1-0 delivery. This is going to be fouled back to the fencing. Evens the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lots of sunshine, and the wind is cool here this morning. So you've got folks in the shade finding something to stay warm with, and folks in the sun are basking and enjoying it here today. Should be a great day full of sun in Kindred. Foul ball on a bunt attempt there by Wadeson, and that makes the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The runner Fredericks on at second base. Wadeson sees a 1-2 count from Kirsten Lowen, junior pitcher for the Pirates fast pitch softball team. 1-2 delivery. This is swung on and missed for a strikeout. Lowen's averaging 2 strikeouts an inning in her outings this season. There's one gone in the top half of the first inning, and Aspen Schlecht will come to bat. Schlecht, center fielder, wears number 13, another righty for the Eagles. As Lowen ready to throw her 10th pitch in this first inning. She'll deliver. Pitch is high. Throw over to third base, and an errant throw by catcher Furch. Taking off. Fredericks makes her way there to third base. Stolen base there. So the count's 1 ball, no strikes to Schlecht. And the offering here is fouled back and out of play. That one nearly got a vehicle. Looks like your vehicle's fine, Jake. Good thing you've got quality insurance to make sure you're covered. Hopefully everybody else does here as well. The wind is pushing foul balls to the parking area. There's another foul ball. It's going to make its way up, and away, and out of play. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Schlecht. Always got to have your head on a swivel when you're coming into the complex, especially on the north field. 2 nice softball diamonds set up here in Kindred. There's a strike 3. The 1-2 delivery, and Schlecht takes strike 3. And Jen Gruba, a matchup of the pitchers here. Another righty steps up. She's got Fredericks on at third base. And awaits the first pitch. Swung on, missed. Strike number 1 from Lowen. Kirsten Lowen seems to be heating things up a little bit. Got to get those first few pitches out of the way. This will be pitch number 15, and the count's 0-1 to Gruba. 2 gone, runner on third, no score. Enderlin at the plate. Gruba swings and misses on a fastball there. It's 1-2. Again, the winner gets top-seeded Central Cass, number 2 ranked team in North Dakota Class B softball in the coaches poll. They await the winner of this one between the Pirates fast pitch and the Enderlin Eagles. Pitch low. The 0-2 delivery makes it 1-2 now to Gruba. Gruba, the righty, digs back into the box. Lowen ready to fire this one off. The 1-2 delivery. Pitch on the way. Pitch is just below the knees. And count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full coverage of the Region 1 baseball tournament happening today as well in Enderlin. Just down the road is swung on and into left field. Wind playing a little bit. This is dropped by post in left field, and a run scores for Enderlin on the air. Gruba will reach. Air in left field, and a run scores, making it 1-0. The Eagles leading the Hankinson area co-op here of Hankinson, Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood. Run scores, and now batting. Popped up on the first pitch to Amethyst Billing. She'll fly out into fair territory into shallow left field, and that's going to be a fair ball. The wind just came blowing and pushing that one in. That'll land for a hit for Billing. It moves Gruba all the way to third base, and Billing just kept going. So now it's Kaylin Maggio batting, 2 runners in scoring position, and Enderlin's got a chance. Coach Michelson said the bats are key and taking advantage of an error. Now showing that they can get things going here with the bats a little bit. Foul ball to Maggio. She fouls this one high off the fence. Counts 0-1. Key for success for Enderlin throughout this season has been their offense. And when that offense is cooking, they've been finding success. Well, they're off to a start here of a 1-0 lead over the Pirates fast pitch. Swung on, missed. And Maggio down 0-2 in the count. Kirsten Lowen's trying to wrap this one up and keep the runners at bay at second and third. The 0-2 delivery. Swung, fouled again. High off the fence as the gust of wind blows in. Kirsten Lowen gets set from the circle. 0-2 delivery to Caitlin Maggio, the shortstop. Pitch on the way is just below the knees. Ball got past the catcher as it kind of just trickled between the legs. And a run comes home. Both runners advanced on the pass ball. So Billing is now at third. Jen Gruba scores. And 2 runs have plated for the Enderlin Eagles. They lead it 2-0. Count now 1-2 to Maggio. This ball fouled off catcher's gear. And Maggio's count stays 1-2. A great start for Enderlin, taking advantage with 2 outs, getting runners in scoring position. And you've got Frederick scoring and Gruba scoring. Billing is over at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Pitch on the way, and this ball is hit into left center field. That'll go for a base hit, scoring Billing from third base, and Maggio with an RBI single. 3 runs have scored for the Enderlin Eagles, leading the Pirates fast pitch softball team 3-0. Michaela Wall will bat. Wall, a lefty, taking off. Runner trying to steal. The throw is not in time, and Maggio will have a stolen base. Wall sees the count. 1 ball, no strikes here. Maggio at second. Pitch on the way from Lowen. Pitch coming in. Runner takes off again. They will throw Maggio out. She is caught stealing at third, and that is how the top half of the first will come to a close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 pitches here. 29 pitches from Lowen in that first inning. 3 runs scored as the 3 runs came in. There was a couple of strikeouts and 1 walk, but 3 runs scored. There was, let's see here, just double checking, just 1 hit. And 2 hits, rather. There was 1 error and nobody left on the base paths. Going to the bottom of the first inning. And on the Bank North scoreboard, it's Enderlin 3 and Pirates fast pitch coming to bat on yourliveevent.com.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
We're in the bottom half of the first inning as Enderlin out in the field, and the Pirate fast pitch softball team, they will be making their way to the batter's box as Kirsten Lowen will lead things off, taking a high pitch from Jen Gruba, a senior pitching for the Enderlin Eagles. 1-0 the count to Lowen. Bonenstengel will bat second, then it's Falk, Hayda, Mauk, Offner, as this is popped up into center field, and camping out underneath it and making the catch is Schlecht. Lowen is out with a fly out to center, and there's 1 gone here in the bottom half of the first inning. Mauk, Offner, Furch, Gockler, Post. The batting order for Pirate fast pitch softball. As Bonenstengel, Zoe Bonenstengel takes the first pitch. Ball from Jen Gruba. The count is 1-0. Enderlin leads it 3-0. Bottom half of the first inning. Progressive Ag softball fields in Kindred. Region 1 softball tournament. Here's a ground ball. Foul off of the bat of Bonenstengel. Count is 1-1. Jen Gruba, a senior, right-handed pitcher. Whereas number 5 for Enderlin will set the field in a moment as foul ball back to the fence. You've got Katie Fredericks over at first. Ellie Fredericks at second. Maggio is your shortstop. Billing is at third. Wadeson in left field. Schlecht in center. Wall is in right. And Wall is catching as well. Pitch high to Bonenstengel. And the count moves to 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Michaela and Mackenzie Wall. The 2 Walls for the Enderlin Eagles. We got a full count. 3-2 now to Bonenstengel. Pitch on the way. This is lifted. Shallow left field. It's going to fall for a base hit off of the bat of Bonenstengel. That is a single for Bonenstengel off of Jen Gruba and Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood. The Pirates have a runner on at first. Kylie Falk will come to bat. Falk, shortstop, wears number 1 She'll slap this one past the shortstop. A hard smash into the left center field. That'll go for a base hit. And Falk reaches. So the Pirates have their bats going now after a leadoff flyout with runners on first and second base. Back-to-back hits. Tracy Hayda will come to bat. Hayda, the designated player, hitting in place of Haley Meyer. Hayda with, well, they're going to check the runner over to third. Both runners are going to take off with stolen bases. Hayda takes a pitch for a ball, or for a strike, 0-1. Hayda, a right-handed bat, will take this one inside. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Flex player, Haley Myers out in center. She'll play for Hayda in the field. This pitch is low from Gruba as a stronger gust of wind comes in. Expected wind to be around here today. Maybe didn't quite expect as much as Hayda will send it out into left field. That ball is off the glove of left fielder Wadeson. 1 run will score. They're going to send Falk around third base as well. They'll hold the throw at third base, and 2 runs have plated. As Hayda will reach on an error in left and advancing. Bonenstengel scores. Falk scores. And 2 runs have scored. Makes it 3-2 now in favor of Enderlin. And Mauk at the plate. Haley Mauk, first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Slaps this one into center field. This is going to be dropped in center field by Schlecht. Runner will take off, hesitates. Runner's going to be tagged out. So Mauk will reach on an error in center. And then Hayda is out 8-5. Mauk advances to second. 2 outs now, and Gracie Offner will come to bat with a runner on second base for the Pirates. She'll swing at this one. Misses. Ball, or I should say strike number 1. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike as Mauk stands at second. Slapper back to the pitcher. Gruba will swing it over to first base and get the out. So Offner is down 1-3 on a ground out. That'll put an end to our first inning. 2 runs scored for the Pirate fast pitch softball team. They did so with 2 hits. There was 2 errors in the field, 1 left on the base paths. We've played 1 inning, and on the Bank North scoreboard, it's Enderlin 3 and Pirates softball checking in with 2.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
Welcoming you back into our action on yourliveevent.com. As we are in the top half of the second inning, and batting is Ashlyn Furch for the Enderlin Eagles. Kirsten Lowen pitching. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering here to Furch is a strike from Lowen. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The lead is 3-2 for Enderlin. They're at the plate here, top half of the second inning. Winner gets Central Cass this afternoon. Pitch high, and the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lowen struck out 2, walked 1, 3 runs allowed in the first inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, the count. Pitch is low, and it's a full count. First time that Lowen has taken a batter to a full count here today. Check that second time. It did happen in the first with Bohnenstengel at the plate. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. A strikeout issued. Ashlyn Furch goes down on strike, so it's Furch. Then Jackie Gockler's next, and Marley Post coming to bat as well. Pitch coming, swung on and missed. Strike 1 from Lowen here to the batter, Jackie Gockler, the third baseman for Enderlin. Pitch coming. This swung on and missed as well. And Gockler behind 0-2. From Progressive Ag Field in Kindred. Beautiful sunshine on a Saturday in May. Pitch coming. This is high. And the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Right-handed bat. Gockler at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Lowell's pitch. Lowen's pitch comes in low, and that makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering here. 2-2 to Gockler. Pitch. And a ground ball is a roller to first base, where it will be out number 2. A ground ball right to the first baseman. So ground out and out at first is out number 2. Gockler is down, and now coming to bat, you've got Marley Post, left fielder. Where is number... Oh, sorry about that. I've been reading wrong. My apologies. Got to get my notes all correctly. I've been reading wrong. My apologies. Batting now is Katie Fredericks, lefty. Ground ball. Throw over to first for the out, so that goes down 1-3. My apologies on the breakdown here, but there were no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. I was reading wrong roster sheet there, but the Enderlin Eagles are out here as we go to the bottom half of the second. On the Bank North scoreboard, it's 3-2 in favor of Enderlin, with Hankinson softball coming to bat on yourliveevent.com.
The city of Hillsborough welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. Shop for your personal items, farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsborough congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates, from the City of Hillsborough.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As we bring you to the bottom half of the second inning on yourliveevent.com. It is the Pirates batting, and this is Ashlyn Furch batting. Furch takes a first pitch ball from Gruba. The count is 1-0. Now she grounds over to third base. The throw over to first is there in time for the out. So Furch goes down a 5-3 ground out for out number 1. On one pitch from Jen Gruba. Gruba working for the Enderlin Eagles. And you've got the Pirates softball team now batting Jackie Gockler. Bunt attempt foul. Counts 0-1. Pirates at the plate, trailing 3-2 here now, bottom half of the second inning. As Enderlin plated 3 in the first. And Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood, they were able to get 2 back, and that's where we sit. Pitch gets by. Gruba delivering for the Eagles, and the count's 1-1. Marley Post will be on deck, awaiting a chance to come up here for the Pirates. The breeze coming in from left center field. Popped up. This is playable by the Eagles, and getting away foul territory, they let it slip. So the count stays 1 ball, and now I should say moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Jackie Gockler digs back in for the Pirates. Eagles from the circle. Gruba. The righty deals. Pitches low. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Gruba throws to first to Fredericks for the out. And Gockler goes down 1-3 on a ground out. So a couple of ground outs, and Marley Post will bat. Post, lefty, wears number 5. She'll dig into the box. Marley Post batting for the Pirates. Nobody on and 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Foul ball back to the fence. Counts 0-1. No balls and a strike. Gruba has yet to walk a batter and has not struck out a batter. Has allowed 2 hits. Here's a shot that's going to get by the shortstop, Maggio. Looks like it maybe took a different angle on it, and will go for a hit. Post will be safe at first base. Top of the order, Kirsten Lowen will come to bat. Opportunity to put the Pirates in the driver's seat as Kirsten's at the plate representing the go-ahead run. Taken off. Runner is going to slide in safely with a stolen base. Post is safe. First pitch was a ball from Gruba to Lowen, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Pitch is high, gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance on the wild pitch. And it's 2-0 to Lowen. So the tying run now at third for Pirates softball. This pitch comes in low. 3-0 to Kirsten Lowen, pitcher for the Pirates. Jen Gruba will have her 10th pitch delivered in a moment. 3 balls, no strikes to count. This is low, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So Lowen will walk to first. First walk issued by Gruba today, and Zoe Bonenstengel will come to bat. Bonenstengel is a 1-for-1 on the day, has scored a run as well. Wild pitch, run comes in for the Pirates, and the game is tied at 3. So Lowen will take off to second. Wild pitch scores Post from third base. We're all knotted up at 3 here in Kindred. Offering, popped up. In foul territory, giving chase, and coming up empty-handed is Fredericks over at first. Count now even at a ball and a strike. Zoe Bonenstengel. Zoe's ready, takes a pitch, swing and a miss, and runner will steal. Lowen now at third base. 1-2 to Bonenstengel. Bonenstengel digs in. This pitch taken outside, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Lowell down the third baseline. Kirsten Lowen's at third. Go-ahead run there. Bonenstengel fouls this one off. Keeps the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On a breezy but sunny day here in Kindred, this pitch is low, full count. Bonenstengel has brought a count full twice today. Here's the offering. Pitch is low. And Zoe Bonenstengel will walk to first base. So it's 2 walks issued. Back-to-back now by Jen Gruba. And Bonenstengel takes off. She'll go to second base with the steal. Now Kylie Falk will dig in. Tie game, popped up foul, and in foul territory, nearly catching that one, but coming up empty-handed was the catcher, Mackenzie Wall. Good effort there by Wall. She was hustling over to by the dugout there, but is unable to grab that one in foul territory. 0-1 to Falk now. Here comes the pitch, high. Count evens now to ball on a strike. First of 4 games today here in Kindred. 1-1 delivery comes in low, and it's 2-1. Coverage of Region 1 and Region 2 softball today, and you've got Region 1 and Region 2 baseball also going on today. All the action on yourliveevent.com. 2-1, popped up, foul. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Birds are flying a little extra speedy when they're using the wind at their back today, too. We see that happening here today. Swung on, missed. They're going to have to complete the out over at first. The throw is there in time, and Falk is down on strikes. The throw out at first. The Pirates leave 2 stranded, but the game is now tied. 1 run scores. There was just the 1 hit. There was no errors in the field, and 2 left on the base paths. So as we head to the top of the 3rd on the Bank North scoreboard, it's 3-3 between Enderlin and Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood on yourliveevent.com.
Tomorrow is happening right now. Today, more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. That's why Enbridge is advancing new technologies to reduce emissions, like carbon capture and hydrogen power. By putting in the work today, we're bridging to a cleaner energy future. Tomorrow is on. Enbridge. Life takes energy.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they work the land. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsborough.
Kirsten Lowen will hit the first batter she sees. As we start the 3rd inning, that's Ellie Fredericks hit by a pitch. She will go to first base. Next batter for Enderlin here, top of the 3rd inning, is Carson Wadeson. Wadeson swings, takes a strike, throw down to second. Fredericks safely steals. Counts 0-1 to Wadeson. So we've got Wadeson at the plate, struck out her first time at bat, 0 for 1 here today, and now faces an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way from Lowen is low. It's going to get by the catcher as well. Runner will take off. Pass ball puts Enderlin with a runner on at third base. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike here to Carson Wadeson. Pirates delivering here. Lowen comes in just above the knees for a strike. It's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Next offering, 1-2. Bunt attempt down the third base line. It stays fair. Throws way high over to first base. A runner comes home. Runner around to first, the second, now into third base and holds up there. The throw from third baseman Gockler way high, and that got Wadeson around. An error for third base moves the runner all the way to third. Frederick scores, And the Eagles have regained the lead. It's now 4-3 here in the top half of the third as Aspen Schlecht will bat. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch, a strike. Count is 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Rock, fire, deliver, swing and a miss. Speed that time from Lowen in the circle. Next game will feature Northern Cass and Kindred Richland. The winner of this game will get Central Cass. The winner of the Kindred Richland and Northern Cass game will get Hillsborough Central Valley as Schlecht strikes out. She's 0 for 2, both strikeouts. And there's 1 out here in the top half of the third. Jen Gruba will come to bat. Runner on at third base and a 4-3 lead for Enderlin. A strike. Count is 0-1. No balls and a strike to Jen Gruba. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Gruba. Wadesen's over on third base for the Eagles. Delivery. Hold off on a high fastball there from Lowen. Count is 1-2. Furch was able to leap for that one. Keep it under control. 1-2 delivery. This pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gruba. Kirsten Lowen from the circle. Here's the offering. Strike 3, but they got to finish it with a throw over to first. It's a smooth one. They'll throw it back home to hold the runner. Runner stays. So for the Pirates, defensively trying to get out of the inning, holding a runner on third, but Amethyst Billing is coming to bat. She singled back in the first and scored. 1 for 1. Ready for an opportunity here. Lowen's first pitch to Billing comes in low for a ball, and it's 1-0. The wind at this stage has been relentless. Has played a factor, too, with fly balls here so far today. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch coming to Billing. She'll jump out and swing and miss. 1-2 from Kirsten Lowen. Pirates and Eagles. The winner will take on the Squirrels. Next round here today. 2-1 delivery. That one high, it's 3-1 now. Lowen has struck out 2 and hit 1, allowed a run here in this inning. Top half of the third. Eagles leading 4-3. Ground ball, this is going to go, coming in on third base, charging throw to first is there in time to get the out. Good throw there by Gockler. Kind of helping herself out after the error she had earlier in the inning. This goes 5-3 and a ground out. Here in the third, there was 1 run scored. There were no hits. There was 1 error in the field and 1 left on the base paths for the Enderlin Eagles. We go to the bottom of the third, and on the Bank North scoreboard, it's the Eagles 4, Pirates 3 on yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
And with 1 warm-up throw, we're ready for the bottom half of the third inning as the Pirates coming to bat facing the Enderlin Eagles. It'll be Tracy Hayda, Haley Mauk, Gracie Offner, the 4, 5, and 6 to face Jen Gruba. She'll pop up the first pitch, foul territory, and through the dugout. Good effort there by the catcher Wall. She actually went into the dugout entrance. I don't think I've seen that happen before. She didn't catch it. It was a foul ball. Incredible effort. Counts 0-1 to Hayda. Here's a line shot. Oof, a hard smash. That went up and over the spectators down the first base line. Everybody's okay. The count is 0-2. Jen Gruba continues to pitch. She had 20 pitches in the second, and now bottom of the third. And she'll deliver this one a ball. It's 1-2 to Hayda. Next one. Swung on and lightly tipped, so they got to complete the out over at first. They won't be able to get the throw. And Hayda is safe over at first base. They might be bringing in a runner. And so for Hankinson, for the Pirates here, got a courtesy runner. You've got Ava Meyer in to run, and a substitution here. Meyer is going to go running over at first base for Hayda. And Ava will steal second base, just like that. And the count is 1 ball, no strikes to Haley Mauk, the righty at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball hit to short, knocked down, throw to first is there in time. The runner will take off. A throw to third is not in time. So that does move Ava Meyer over to third base now. Mauk is down 6-3 on a ground out. There is 1 out, runner on third base for the Pirates, and Gracie Offner coming to bat. The Eagles lead the Pirates 4-3 here in the bottom of the third inning. A short hit back to the pitcher, and then the runners caught the catcher in a tough spot. So it was a kind of a nubber off the bat of Offner, and off the glove. It was a tough play. We'll go with Offner safe at first with a single. So you've got runners on the corners now. Gruba pitching to Furch. Showing bunt pulling back. We go for a strike. She went around. She went for it, I guess, and trying to slap one. You've got runners on the corners. A bunt play would be one that would put the Eagles defenders in a tough position. Furch shows bunt, pulls this one back. Evens the count now from Gruba, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The offering swung on and missed. So Furch behind in the count, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouling this to the fence. Gruba has allowed the 3 runs as 1 strikeout to her name today. A couple of walks issued. Ground ball hit third base, between third and short, kind of knocked down. It's going to be a base hit. A slow roller that puts Furch on at first base. She'll get an RBI as Myers scores from third. And Offner is all the way to third base. You've got a 4-4 ball game. Another courtesy runner coming in here as Tegan Bonenstengel will go over to first base. Running for Furch. Bonenstengel is courtesy running over at first base, and now batting is Jackie Gockler. Showing bunt, pulling back runners. Bonenstengel will have a steal to second. And Gockler will dig back in. Count is 0-1. taking this one, a wild one. Run comes home. Throw is not in time. That's Gracie Offner scoring, giving the Pirates a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the third. As Offner scores on a wild pitch. Meanwhile, the count 1-1 to Gockler. Strike there. Count moves 1-2 to Gockler. Marley Post on deck for the Pirates. 1-2. Pitch is high. Moves it to 2-2 now to Gockler. Jen Gruba from the circle. She'll deliver. This pitch is high. So Jackie Gockler has a full count against her. Pitch coming from Gruba. Strike 3 looking. Jackie Gockler goes down on strikes with a full count. That was strike 3. They confirmed in the field. So Marley Post will bat with 2 gone. Runner at third base here for the Pirates. Marley Post will bat. 2 down and a lead now for Pirates at 5-4. Popped up in the field. It's dropped by second base. The wind is playing factor here, but scoring is Bonenstengel. Air to second will score the runner. So Bonenstengel scores, and it's now the Pirates 6 and the Eagles 4. Kirsten Lowen will bat. 2 outs, runner on first, and a 2-run lead. First lead of the game for the Pirates is a stolen base here by Post. .24 pitches for Jen Gruba here in the inning. 3 runs have scored for the Pirates. This one gonna miss for a ball, so we've got 1 ball, 1 strike. Lowen batting. She flew out and walked her 2 plate appearances. A ground ball back to the pitcher. Gruba throws to first for the out. So 1-3 ground out, and that'll be how the inning will come to a close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 pitches there by Gruba. Here in the inning, there were 3 runs that scored. They do so with 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 left on the base paths. We played 3 here in Kindred, and on the Bank North scoreboard, it's 6-4. The Pirates leading the Eagles on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. They're open Saturdays 10 to 5. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
As we are back here now, top half of the 4th inning at Progressive Ag softball fields in Kindred. It's the Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood Pirates with a lead. There's a line drive shot. Caitlin Maggio on the second pitch of the at-bat out into right field. And that one is going for a single. Maggio safe with a hit to start for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin trails it. Now the Pirates lead it 6-4. We are in the top half of the fourth inning. The winner gets top seed Central Cass in the third game of the day. Taken off in a steal, thrown out at second base. Michaela Wall batting, and the runner, Maggio, is thrown out. At second base, goes down 2-4. Count is 1-0 to Wall. She'll swing and miss here, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Softball and baseball all happening today. We've got 16 broadcasts for you, yourliveevent.com today. And Region 2 softball, Thompson leads Midway Minto right now 13-0. That's being played at Sherbrooke Park in Thompson. That's in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 2 balls and a strike to Michaela Wall. From Kirsten Lowen, pitching for the Pirates. Goes for a strike. 2-2. Michaela Wall, then Mackenzie Wall stands on deck for the Eagles. Coming out of the crouch there, Furch behind home plate. Full count to Wall from Kirsten Lowell. Lowen from the circle. Lowen's pitching for the Pirates. Got a 3-2 pitch on the way. Popped back. Hand of the fence, staying alive in the count. Again, you can catch all the action from Region 1, Region 2 baseball, and Region 1, Region 2 softball. yourliveevent.com. Broadcast from all the sites on a sunny day. Breezy day, however. Full count again, strike 3 looking. Michaela Wall goes down on strikes. For Lowen, that is her now 6th strikeout of the day. Mackenzie Wall will come to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. She'll take a strike. Counts 0-1 to Mackenzie Wall. Wall is going to dig back in. Right-handed bat against the right-handed pitcher, Lowen. Ground ball foul. 1-2 now the count. Katie Friedrichs will come to bat if she gets the chance here in the top half of the fourth inning. 6-4 the lead for the Pirates. This ball, foul. Mackenzie Wall, ground out in the second. Now faces an 0-2 count. The offering from Lowen. Ground ball foul. This time down the third base line. Coach Michelson there for Enderlin down the third base line, able to scoop that one up and get it back to the pitcher. 0-2 to Mackenzie Wall. Ground ball to second. Throw to first is there for the out. That's Offner to Bonenstengel. And Wall is down 4-3. That'll put an end to the top half of the fourth on 14 Lowen pitches. Bottom of the fourth we go on the Bank North scoreboard. It's the Pirates 6, the Eagles 4 on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavor. To this year's graduating class, we encourage you to step into your future and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Congratulations from administration, staff, and other students at the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea, great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture, an excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit, plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Back here at the Progressive Ag Softball Fields, Region 1 Softball Tournament, bottom half of the fourth inning. Hankinson-Fairmount-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood-Rosholt Pirates Softball. The 6-4 lead over the Enderlin Eagles, affectionately known as the Pirates versus the Eagles here today on YourLiveEvent.com. First game of the day. Jen Gruba continues to pitch for the Eagles. The 2-0 pitch is fouled. That ball was fair and got pushed foul by the wind. Came off the bat of Zoe Bonenstengel, and it was a fair ball into right field, and then a gust of wind pushed it foul. The 2-1 delivery is high, and it's now 3-1. Jen Gruba from the circle. This pitch is high and will issue a walk. Zoe Bonenstengel will head to first base. And Kylie Falk will come to bat. Hard smash by Falk. That's going to go into left field and go for a base hit. His strongest winds of the day being felt right now. Can about imagine we'll have a little stronger wind as the day goes on even. Which would be just a hoot. It's not like we're staring into the wind or anything from a broadcast location, but you can't control that stuff, Jake. You just can't. Ground ball, hit to second, throw to first for the out. Lead runner moves on. As fielder's choice, Hayda goes down 4-3. So that moves Bonenstengel to third, and you got Falk at second. There is now one out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning, and Haley Mauk will bat. She'll take a pitch inside for a ball, 1-0 from Gruba. The Pirates' bats are trying to pounce here a little bit. A strike delivered. 1-1 the count. Ball and a strike to Haley Mauk. Swung on, miss. Ball gets between the catcher's legs, and a pass ball will put the runner home. So Mauk steps back up. You've got Bonenstengel scoring on the pass ball. Count is 1-2 to Haley Mauk from Jen Gruba. But a run is plated for the Pirates. They lead at 7-4. Mauk coming to bat. Swung on, missed. Going to be a throw to complete the out at first. Then they'll throw it home. It's not going to be in time. So Hankinson area is able to take advantage of that. Mauk goes down on strikes. Run comes home. Falk scores. And now Gracie Offner will bat with 2 outs and nobody on base for the Pirates. A strike. Count is 0-1 to Gracie Offner. Pitch. This one's going to be low. 1-1 to Gracie Offner. 2 outs. Bottom half of the fourth inning and an 8-4 lead now for the Pirates. Pitch comes in low, 2-1. Well, the Pirates scored twice in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, now 2 in the fourth inning. Line shot to third for the out. Offner goes down on a line drive over to third base. It's squeezed there by Billing. 2 runs were plated here for the Pirates, and they did so with 1 hit. There were no errors in the field and nobody left on the base paths. 4 innings complete on the Bank North scoreboard. It's 8-4, that in favor of the Pirates. They lead the Eagles. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsboro Vets Club.
Lead things off in the top of the 5th inning, and an error in the field by the Pirates on a throwing error. A hit off the bat of Katie Fredericks, and then a low throw. Coming in, I believe that was Falk at short and throw it low. So Fredericks will reach safely on an error. And now top of the order, Ellie Fredericks will come to bat, and it's Noelle. She goes by Ellie. Ellie Fredericks, second baseman, batting here with a runner on second. First pitch foul. Count is 0-1. You got Katie Fredericks on at second. Ellie Fredericks batting for the Enderlin Eagles here in the top half of the 5th inning. Kirsten Lowen continues to pitch for the Pirates. Pitch comes in high. Evens the count now at a ball and a strike. Just down the road in Enderlin, the Region 1 baseball tournament happening. They're underway this morning on yourliveevent.com. 1-1. A strike. 1-2 now the count to Fredericks. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ellie Fredericks. And the pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Katie Fredericks on at second base, reaching on that air. 2-2 is the count. The pitch from Lowen, strike 3. Ellie Fredericks goes down on strikes. Lowen, that is strikeout number 7 on the day. Had 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, then 1 now in the 4th and 5th. Carson Wadeson coming to bat, reached on an error in the third, struck out back in the first. Pitch is low. It's going to take a hop and end up bouncing into the umpire. Katie Fredericks will advance. Count is 1-0. Ball and no strikes to Wadeson. We'll have the home plate get cleaned off. Everything's ready. Quick meeting of the mound, or meeting in the circle, you could say. As Enderlin batting, trailing 8-4 here in the top half of the 5th inning. The Eagles have a runner at third base, 1 out. And Carson Wadeson batting. Wadeson digs back in. Here's the offering from Lowen. And it is a pitch that is a fastball for a strike. It evens now at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Windy conditions here in Kindred. A strike high. One and 2. Wadeson digs back in. Pitch coming from Lowen. Hit well. Foul territory out in left field. count will remain 1-2. Aspen Schlecht awaits a chance on deck here for Enderlin. Wadeson from the right side of the box. 1-2 delivery. Strike 3. Lowen delivers another one. It's back-to-back strikeouts from Kirsten Lowen, and Aspen Schlecht will bat. Schlecht will come to bat. Center fielder. She's 0 for 2, has struck out twice today. Ground ball, this is going to bounce off the first baseman. Covering his second baseman, Offner. Honenstengel makes a play. So it's going to go 3-4 for the out at first base. Schlecht is down. And on 13 Lowen pitches, the Eagles are out here in the top half of the 5th inning. No runs is scored. There were no hits, 1 error in the field, 1 left on the base paths. We go to the bottom of the 5th now on the Bank North scoreboard, yourliveevent.com. The Pirates lead the Eagles 8-4.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We at IRE Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an IRE Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at ireins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
We have a new pitcher now for the Enderlin Eagles as Katie Fredericks will be pitching. As we have a new batter too. This is always fun. Adeline Prochnow will come to bat here for the Pirates. Prochnow batting. And Fredericks pitching. Jen Gruba moves. Count is 0-2 to Adeline Prochnow. Swing and a miss there. 2-1 now from Fredericks. 8-4, the Pirates leading the Eagles here on yourliveevent.com. Region 1 softball. Big difference with Fredericks pitching is she is a lefty. That's key number 1 here. As to Prochnow, the count is 3 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. Full count. Adeline Prochnow, a sophomore batting here for the Pirates softball team. 3-2 count. Fredericks delivery. Prochnow, a little floater over to short. Scooped there for the out. So it was Maggio over to Fredericks there, or Maggio over to Fredericks there for the out. So Prochnow goes down 6-3, and Gockler will come to bat. First pitch to Gockler is a ball, 1-0. Jackie batting again. She ground out in the second, struck out in the third. 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Counts 2-0 to Jackie Gockler. When the wind isn't going nuts, the temperature warms up nicely in the shade here today. Three balls, no strikes to Gockler. And there's a strike. 3-1. 3-1 as Gockler gets back into the screen here. Fredericks will deliver. Gockler drops a bunt. This will roll foul. Full count now to Jackie Gockler. Fredericks 11 pitches in to her efforts in relief of Jen Gruba. Jackie Gockler trying to get on base for the first time today. Ground ball, I should say ground ball. Pitch low for a ball. Gockler will walk to first base. There we go. Time is called. As Coach Michelson will come out and have some conversation with the team, is an opportunity for an in-game update here today. An update being brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Updahl. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro. Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro, or call 701-436-5777. It was the Enderlin Eagles with a 3-2 lead after the first, tied up by the Pirates in the second. Pirates take the lead in the third and now lead at 8-4. Our in-game update from Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Leading 8-4 with one out now in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Jackie Gockler over at first for the Pirates. Here's Marley Post coming to bat, allowing the pitcher, Katie Fredericks, to get the hair tied up here. Foul ball off the bat of Post to count as 0-1. Just get things organized a little bit out there. Post will dig back in. This pitch, throw down to second base for the out. Gockler is thrown out trying to steal. Katie Fredericks working with two down now. And to Post, the count is 1-2. Popped up, fair ball into just beyond the reach of shortstop Maggio. It'll fall for a hit for Post, a single. So Post is now at first, and Kirsten Lowen will come to bat. An opportunity to add some more insurance here in the bottom half of the fifth inning with the Pirates leading 8-4. Lowen will come to bat. Kirsten Lowen. Fredericks to deliver. Lowen puts a big swing on this one, hits it into center field. Coming in and making the catch for the out is center fielder Schlecht. Lowen is out on a fly out to center, which will put an end to the fifth inning complete. As here in the inning, there was no runs scored. There was one hit. There were no errors in the field, and one runner was left on the base paths. We go to the now top of the sixth inning, and on the Bank North scoreboard, it is 8-4. Pirates leading the Eagles, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leading things off as we welcome you to the top half of the sixth inning. Jen Gruba batting now for the Enderlin Eagles as the Pirates lead it 8-4. The Eagles batting, and the count is 0-1. Kirsten Lowen pitching to Jen Gruba. Pitch for a ball, it's 1-1. Breezy is the name of the game here in Kindred right now. Pitch on the way. There is another ball to Gruba, counts 2-1. Gruba reached on an error and she struck out. Her 2 plate appearances. She has scored a run for the Eagles. They trail it 8-4. Top half of the 6th. Big hit by Gruba. This is well hit into left field, and the wind is taking it. It goes out of the glove of Post. Gruba with a fly out. I should say Gruba reaches on an error. She'll go all the way to second base. And Amethyst Billing will come to bat. Gruba with a big hit out into left field and ball out of the left fielder Post's glove. There's a strike. First pitch to Billing is in for a strike. See over at second base, Gruba standing there. Takes her lead. No balls and a strike to Amethyst Billing. Popped up. This ball is in foul territory, and it will make its way just beyond the spectators. Down that first base line, the count is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here. Lowen will come to bat. Lowen will pitch, to Billing. A high fastball, 1-2. Top half of the 6th inning. Gruba on at second base. Lowen pitching to Billing. Count is 1-2. Nobody out. 8-4 Pirates lead. Eagles trying to battle back here as pitch comes in low. Throw over to third base and a runner steals. Stolen base, so now the Eagles have a runner on at third, and the 2-2 delivery to Billing. Comes in low, and it's going to get off the catcher's pad, and this ball comes flying in. Gruba's going to steal home, or come home, I should say, on the pass ball. So a run is added. And it's now 8-5. Pitch is low and wild one there. Runner, I should say batter, will take off and get over to first on a walk and will hold up there. Still nobody out in the top half of the 6th inning. Billing is over at first, and Caitlin Maggio is going to come to bat. Meanwhile, quick time is called as you've got an opportunity to see the pitcher and catcher having a little conversation there on the hit in the circle. Caitlin Maggio will bat. Maggio is 2 for 2 on the day, and now will bat with a runner on at first base and nobody out. A run has scored, making it 8-5 now in favor of the Pirates, leading the Eagles. Strong gusts of wind coming through again. First pitch, a ball to Maggio. Count is 1-0. One ball, no strikes here. Ground ball, this is going to be too short, a chance of 2, but it's knocked down. They'll try for the lead run. They can't get anybody out. So Billing safely there. Maggio reaches on a single. Tried to get the runner at second, couldn't do it. And Michaela Wall will bat for Enderlin. Pitch coming. Taken for a ball. That one is low. Ball, no strikes. To Michaela Wall, who's 0 for 2 today. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Bunt attempt. Throw to first. They'll get the out at first base. Runners advance. And one out picked up there. Billing is over to third. Maggio to second. Wall ground out. That one went 2 to 3. And now Mackenzie Wall will come to bat. First base is open. Swing and a miss by Wall. Count is 0-1. There is one out. Now in the top of the 6th inning. Still 8-5 in favor of Hankinson. Hankinson, Fairmount-Campbell, Tintah-Lidgerwood, Rosholt. Ball gets below the catcher, and umpire had to move out of the way. No balls, 2 strikes to Mackenzie Wall, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Lowen's pitch coming up. Hot smash, foul. That went foul out in right field. Just to the right of the first baseman and then trickled into the outfield foul territory. 1-2 to Wall. Excuse me, 0-2 to Wall. Apologize. Here's Lowen's pitch. High and away over the head of the catcher. Runner going to try to come home. Throw and tag out. So it's a ball. And there are now 2 outs. Runner will advance to third base. And there are 2 outs. Wall sees the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Billing is out at home. That was a great play by Furch. And to Lowen coming into cover. One ball, 2 strikes. Lowen's trying to get out of the inning. Here in the top half of the 6th with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Wall goes down on strikes, and that's how the Eagles are out in the 6th inning. Here in the inning, they do get a run to score. There was 1 hit, no errors in the 1 error in the field, and 1 runner left on the base paths. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning now here in Kindred. And on the Bank North scoreboard, it's the Pirates 8 and the Eagles 5 on YourLiveEvent.com.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Hard smash by Zoe Bonenstengel. It was bobbled. Billing tried it, was putting a good effort on it, but was unable to get the hard smash into the glove. And we'll give Bonenstengel a single. Might be a little kind on my part, but it was a tough one to field and was unable to get it there. So we see the count now, 1 ball, no strikes to Kylie Falk. Bonenstengel will take off and have second base stolen. And now she's up. She will, on the overthrow, advance to third base. Count 2 balls, no strikes from Fredericks to Kylie Falk. Fredericks came in relief of Jen Gruba, who's catching for the Eagles. Ground ball past the shortstop, Majo. And picking that one up and scoring here is Bonenstengel from third base. Falk will have an RBI single. And add to the lead. For the Pirates, it's now 9-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Nobody out, and we'll have a meeting on the mound as Coach Michelson is out. Stick around for our postgame report. In the postgame, we'll have our postgame connection, the Enbridge Energy player of the game, the precision player of the game. Maybe have a chance to have a visitor here in the postgame briefly as well, as then we'll get ready for the second game. And some of our postgame will determine how much we can do in between with the need for a pregame, too. Depends on if teams are going to take some infield or not here. But we will have reaction for you on yourliveevent.com, and then get on to the next broadcast with Northern Cass and Kindred Richland. Haida coming to bat. She'll take a first pitch ball, 1-0 from Katie Fredericks. 9-5. The Pirates lead the Eagles on yourliveevent.com. Haida with a strike. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike here. 1-1. Ground ball, foul. 1-2 to Haida. Katie Fredericks working the circle here for the Enderlin Eagles. In relief of Jen Gruba. Foul ball here. This off the bat of Haida. Tracy Haida trying to get on base here to extend the 6th. Pirates are looking for some run insurance. Swing and a miss. Haida goes down on strikes. That is the first out of the top of the bottom half of the 6th. Got a substitution here for the Pirates. Skylar Furch coming to bat. Skylar Furch coming in as a pinch hitter. Taking off, Falk will have second base. That's because, I guess a batter was hit. Furch hit by a pitch. Now we'll have Haley Mauk back in to run. Gracie Offner will come to bat. Skylar did her job, came in, got hit by a pitch, completes it, goes to first, then a courtesy runner. She can get to base, that's for sure. They're going to try to get the lead runner, and it's going to be late. So a fielder's choice. Offner is on at first base. That moves Falk to third. And Mauk to second. Bases loaded for the Pirates here in the 6th. Leading by 4, 9-5. Bases loaded and 1 out. Ashlyn Furch batting again. She'll come and slap this one into left field. That'll bring home 1 run. They'll turn. They'll throw. Tag out. Mauk. Runners advance. So you've got Furch batting there. She'll get reached with a single and an RBI. An advance. Scoring was Falk. Then Mauk is out at home. That one was 6-2. Offner down to third base. And Jackie Gockler will bat. 2 outs. First pitch is a strike to Jackie Gockler. Count is 0-1. We are in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It is now 10-5 in favor of the Pirates, leading the Eagles. Got a foul, or got a check swing here. Holding back. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Gockler takes this pitch. 2-1 is the count. Winner will get Central Cass here this afternoon, game 3 of the day. 2-1. That's going to miss for a ball. It's 3-1 the count. Three balls and a strike here to the batter, Jackie Gockler. She'll foul off the pitch. Katie Fredericks trying to get out of the inning without any more runs scoring. First base is open for the Pirates. Three and two to Gockler. Pitch high. And Gockler will walk to first base. So the bases are loaded now for the Pirates, and Marley Post will come to bat. Coach Lowell gave the instruction. I heard him. He said, hit it hard. Marley Post coming to bat, bases loaded. 5-run lead for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. She'll take a pitch for a strike from Fredericks. Count is 0-1. Hoffner on at third. Furch second, Gockler at first. Here's a ground ball. First base, scooped. Stepping on the bag for the out is Mackenzie Wall. Marley Post goes down on a ground out to first, and that'll put an end to the 6th inning complete. Here in the inning, 2 runs scored for the Pirates. They had 2 runs, 1, 2, 3 hits. There was no errors in the field, 2 left on the base paths. As we go to the 7th inning. And on the Bank North scoreboard, the Pirates lead the Eagles 10-5. YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavor. To this year's graduating class, we encourage you to step into your future and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Congratulations from administration, staff, and other students at the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
And we have the Enderlin Eagles coming to bat here as Katie Fredericks leading things off, facing Kirsten Lowen another time. This will be the 3rd time today. Counts 1-1 as Lowen will deliver. Pitch. Finding a ball. It's 2-1 to Katie Fredericks. Lowen will deliver and try to wrap things up here for the Pirates, leading 10-5 in the 7th. Enderlin needs 5 runs to extend the game. Winner gets Central Cass here this afternoon in a swing and a miss. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. Loser will be back on Monday as a strike 3 looking to put it out to Katie Fredericks in the bottom of the order. Top of the order, Ellie Fredericks will bat. Ellie walked, was hit by a pitch, and struck out her 3 plate appearances today. Takes a pitch, high, for a ball, 1-0. Got catcher Furch out of the crouch to reach for that one. Next game, Kindred Richland and Northern Cass. We'll have it after our post-game recap. Some accolades to get out. Might even have Coach Lowell pop in for a quick visit. Swing and a miss. On a breezy, now turning afternoon here in Kindred. First of 4 games. Winner plays again today. Loser will be back on Monday. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ellie Fredericks. Goes today, then Monday, then Tuesday for championship day. Two balls, 2 strikes to Ellie Fredericks. Pitch on the way from Lowen. Strike 3. Ellie Fredericks goes down on strikes. And the Eagles are down to their last out today. Carson Wadeson will come to bat. Wadeson is 0 for 2 with 1 trip to the base paths. Reached on an error in the 3rd. First pitch is a ball. Count is 1-0 to Wadeson. Next pitch, going to miss outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Carson Wadeson. Lowen going to deliver. There's a ground ball, sharp, and that is a fair ball. Right over the bag at first. And Wadeson will reach with a single. Aspen Schlecht will come to bat. Schlecht is 0 for 3. She'll bat with a runner on first and 2 outs. Ground ball. Took a weird hop back to the pitcher. They'll throw over to second to try to get the lead runner. They can't. Schlecht will reach on a fielder's choice. Wadeson to second base. Jen Gruba come to bat. Jen Gruba coming to bat. Pirates lead it by 5. Eagles trying to extend the game. Ground ball foul by Gruba. Count is 0-1. No balls and a strike to Jen Gruba. Pitch is high. That evens the count to Gruba at 1 ball and 1 strike. There are 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 10-5. Pirates leading the Eagles. Eagles trying to extend the day. 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Gruba. Popped up. This one is back and out of play. Foul ball. Makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. Pitch comes in low, and it's a full count now. From Lowen to Gruba. Full count pitch. This is popped up into right center field. That's going to go for a base hit. 1 run will score. And they're sending another. No, they're going to hold up the runner at third base. So Gruba, an RBI single. That scored Wadeson. Schlecht is now over to third base. Amethyst Billing will bat. Down 4. Tying run on deck. Second base is open for the Eagles. Here's a pitch. Low, taken off. Second base is no longer open. Gruba with the steal. We got one worked up doggy. Two worked up doggies hanging out behind us. All right. Makes for excitement. 1-0 to Billing. Ground ball right in front of us here. Foul, 1-1. Ball on a strike to Billing. Pitch coming here from Lowen. A strike. 1-2 to Amethyst Billing as the Eagles are down to the last strike. Tying run on deck. Top of the 7th inning, 10-6, 2 outs. Pitch, Lowen takes it. They're going to go with the ball. 2-2. A good pitch there by Lowen. This time just below the knees. Full count now to Amethyst Billing. Full count. Pitch. Strike 3 at the chest, and that is going to do it for the Eagles today. A strikeout will retire Billing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 pitches by Lowen. There was 1 run scored. There was 2 hits. There was no errors in the field. And 2 left on the base paths. The final on the Bank North scoreboard, the Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood Pirates will advance to take on Central Cass here this afternoon. A win by a final score of 10-6 over the Enderlin Eagles. On YourLiveEvent.com, our post-game report is coming up next.
It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground, is going to sneak through the middle for a base hit.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Nile with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at RDK Enterprises, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Spring is here and the scenery while driving down the road will soon be filled with farm machinery planting this year's crop. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. As fieldwork begins, we want to remind you to take extra caution when approaching large, slow-moving machinery traveling down the road. A successful crop year is one that is accident-free. Irie Insurance offers all lines of insurance, and we would love the opportunity to visit with you. For our contact information, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Well, the dust is flying as we clean up the field and get ready for game number 2 here today. But in game number 1, it was the Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood Pirates defeating the Enderlin Eagles by a score of 10-6 in 7 innings. The Eagles will drop. They will play the noon game on Monday. First game on Monday and a loser-out game. Meanwhile, the Pirates will advance, take on top-seeded Central Cass here this afternoon in game number 3 of our day. In the game here today, first inning and our game recap here today, part of the post-game report. The Pirates scored 3 in the first. Eagles answered with 2. The Eagles scored 3 in the first. Pirates answered with 2 of their own, and it was 3-2 after 1. Tied at 3 after 2 innings. The Eagles scored, took the lead 4-3, but then it was a 3-run third inning that gave the Pirates the lead. They would hang on, scored 2 more in the 4th, 2 more in the 6th inning, and that will be a total of 10 runs. The Pirates, 10 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors, and 7 runners left. For the Eagles, 6 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, and 5 runners left on base. That's our game summary here, recapping this one in the matchup between the Enderlin Eagles and the Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood Pirates. The Pirates earned victory and move to a record of 5-8. We'll take on Central Cass here this afternoon. We'll have the game for you on yourliveevent.com. Let's talk about this. Our post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. Halstead Telephone Company, HTC, powering yourliveevent.com. And the post-game connection here today, I'll go with Lowen's pitching. 12 strikeouts here today. She continues right around that average of just about 2 strikeouts per inning. 12 strikeouts, walked 1, hit 1, allowed the 6 runs. Lowen, the key for success once again, a part of the connection here today to earn victory for the Pirates. As our postgame connection from Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. We'll take a break. We'll come back, a little more of our postgame report. We need to talk about our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We'll also need to talk about our RDK Enterprises Precision player of the game, following the Pirates' victory over the Eagles 10-6 on yourliveevent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect. Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Postgame report here on yourliveevent.com following a 10-6 win for the Pirates of Hankinson-Fairmount-Rosholt-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood, defeating Enderlin. Final score 10-6. Into our postgame report, let's name our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy, life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge Energy with our player of the game. That's going to be Kylie Falk for Hankinson-Fairmount-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood-Rosholt. 3 for 4 with an RBI, scored 3 runs here today. Falk, the shortstop, played pretty well at short as well. She'll be the Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Learn more with Enbridge Energy. RDK Enterprises, Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planting updates and information. Of course, and questions you may have, contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119. Have a safe spring in the fields and on the roadways from RDK Enterprises. And our precision players of the game and precision plays of the game, I think just, kind of the ability for the Pirates to pounce. The third inning was precision. They needed to get some runs scored. They took advantage of a couple of errors. They moved around the base paths with some stolen bases and put themselves in the position for success. Hankinson Pirates getting themselves in position for some precision. That 3-run third helped them keep the lead for the day, and that would be the precision players of the game. Play from the game there from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. I'll run down some final numbers for you, and then we'll get ready for the next broadcast featuring Kindred Richland and Northern Cass for the Enderlin Eagles. 6 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 5 runners left. Was at the plate. Ellie Fredericks hit by a pitch and walked, scored twice. Carson Wadeson 1 for 3 with a run. Jen Gruba 1 for 2 with 2 runs and an RBI. Ashben Schlecht was 0 for 3. Amesith Billing 1 for 3 with a walk. Caitlin Maggio 3 for 3 with an RBI. Michaela Wall 0 for 3. Mackenzie Wall 0 for 3. And Katie Fredericks was 0 for 2, reached on an error. 6 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 5 runners left. Jen Gruba suffers the loss. 4 innings pitched, struck out 2, walked 3, and allowed 8 runs. For the Hankinson-Fairmount-Campbell Tintah-Lidgerwood-Rosholt Pirates, Kirsten Lowen was 0 for 3 with a walk. Zoe Bonenstengel was 2 for 2 with a walk. Was 2 for 2 today with a couple of walks. Kylie Falk 3 for 4 with an RBI, 3 runs. Tracy Hayda was 0 for 3. Haley Malk was 0 for 2. Skylar Fetch, she was at the plate. She was hit by a pitch, and likewise Malk was hit by a pitch. Gracie Offner was 2 for 4 with a run. Ashlyn Furch was 2 for 2 with 2 RBI, and Adelaide Brocknow was 0 for 1. Jackie Gockler 0 for 2 with 2 walks, and Marley Post 2 for 3 with a run. 10 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors, 7 runners left for Hankinson Pirate fast pitch softball. Again, the winning pitcher is Kirsten Lowen. 7 innings, striking out 12, walking 1, hitting 1, and allowing the 6 runs. On to the next one for the Pirates. They'll take on Central Cass this afternoon. And for Enderlin, they're back on Monday in a loser-out game in the Region 1 softball tournament. Thanks to our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Please patronize the advertisers at the very least. Tell them thank you. Thanks to Jake Berkemeyer for assisting with the broadcast. We'll switch chairs. Jake will bring you the next game featuring Northern Cass and Kindred Richland from Kindred on yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long and stick around. More softball coming up.